Hello, 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 hello,
We're
everyone.
live. Hello.
It's Zadira and Steffi Rabbit
Hi
Heart,
guys.
and this is our second episode in attempting to build an Aaron Longstaff Ark home, but we're in Atlas. So, if you were here yesterday, last night, or last episode, you saw that we had just started trying to put these pillars down, and it took the whole entire episode just putting down a few. I mean, there weren't many that we got done last night, but now I spent most of the day today trying to get ready for tonight, and you can see, look at all these pillars. I'm not sure of the height on them. So what we're doing is I'm doing a build called a large house with a stable, and once this goes to YouTube, all of the information and all the anything you need to know will be in the description. So feel free. There is a link to Aaron's video, and you can actually see what we're doing. So feel free to go along and watch as we go. But little bit of background of what we're doing. We are in Atlas. We're on the Blackwood map. See that there? And let me show real quickly. This is what the Blackwood map. It's just one map. There's no grids to go across. And you have different islands. The little beginner island, Freeport, is in the very, very middle right there where all those islands surround it. But we are actually up in the snow tundra island up in the northeast. And if you can just click on your plus or your minus to zoom in, and there's that little red little red X right there in the middle of that cove, and that's where we've decided to make our home. So Blackwood is a really fun map. We were enjoying it very much. This particular island is a little bit chilly, but we're not freezing at all. We do have fur on, but I'm not even getting the snowflake. So we're not having a problem. There's all kinds of different trees. We have 3 different types of wood. I believe light wood, ironwood, and something else. I won't say for sure just in case I'm wrong. But we have these beautiful fall trees, and the pink trees are over in that area. We have 10 up on this mountain way over there, so we have plenty of 10 for our metal. And anyway, it's kind of flat right here, so we thought this was a good spot to build us a nice little house. And before we get started on the house, I'll take you over here and show you Rav's done a lot on the deck. Yesterday you saw that there was absolutely nothing here, and look what all she did today. I
Wow.
mean, it is so
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Yeah,
She did a lot.
This is great. I mean, it's really amazing. She's an amazing dock builder, and she fixed it so that we don't have to like go in front to back, so it's a lot easier to park the ship. And she put this on the inside of the ship so that we can easily get off and on the ship. So I thought that was a good idea. This is our SS Mystic Mayhem schooner. We built this a couple of days ago. The little red chair is just kind of a silly thing because Rav clicked on it by accident, and so we said, hey, we'll just put it there because it's something to sit on. It's in the peachy furniture and decor, I think, or something. And so Rav's going to do a bunch of work. This was just a quick, let's do this real fast so that we wanted to sail around on the islands and visit some. And we decided on this one. There's a lot of jungly kind of, there's a lot of, what are those trees like you see on the beaches?
Palm trees?
Palm trees, yeah. There's a lot of islands with palm trees and stuff, but we wanted a little bit something different. But look at these beautiful lights. Isn't this cool? Comes with the, I believe we have a lantern and torch mod, but we're not real sure which comes with which, but we think this is with the lantern and torch mod. It's really cool. I'll show you. You go into the inventory. Oh no, that's not right. Let's see. You hold down E. Oh, change light settings. Yeah, and you can actually change the color of the light just by moving this. We'll change this up, and we'll surprise Rav. She won't know why. We'll change it to white. And you can change the intensity to be really super bright. So that's nice. And then you can also change the range. We'll change this one all up and we'll see if she notices. So you can change, you can use it, go back to the default color right there. So we want to accept, and we'll see if she notices any difference. Did I click on auto on off means it will come on at night. See, this one that's yellow, that's the default, but they'll come on at night and then they'll turn off during the day. So she has them up here all set ready to go, so it's really nice and lit up on the dock at night. Okay, so these are her workbenches. She's still going to be working a lot. She's doing a lot. It's really, see, she puts hand railings everywhere, so it's easy to go up and down, and we don't have to struggle to get to go. I think she's figured out the easiest way for us to get on our ship and get off our ship, which is a problem. Okay, so let's go back to the house. This is the little house, and boy, there is some problems. I was just about to give up after coming in today and working on it some more. If you notice on Aaron's build, he goes 2 walls up and then 2 walls up. So 4 walls total. Well, Ark and Atlas are different. They're a lot alike in a lot of ways, but they're also very different in a lot of ways. And so one thing that they're different is these walls are 1.5 walls tall. So what I have finally figured out is the easiest way to do this. There's so many different aspects to think about, because what he did was he built 2 arc walls up and then put a ceiling. Well, I thought, well, I could just go 1.5 up, and see, that's taller than my person, and that might work. But really, by the time I put ceilings here, they're still too low. They're, you know, in gaming, and when you game, you really don't want low ceilings. You just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't do well to have low ceilings for your character. So what I'm thinking is, I think I'm going to go 2 walls high, and then maybe do 1.5 walls high for the second story. So we're going to try that. But for now, for tonight, for this episode, there's a lot to do. I've been making stone walls and wooden walls and glass walls. Let's put our gamma down just a little bit. I hope it's not too dark. I was noticing in yesterday's stream that it seemed real dark, but maybe standing over here it won't be quite so glary. What we want to do is go around with our wood, stone walls, and see how nice it is. It will actually, see, isn't that nice? How do you explain that? It just pops into place. You don't have to pick up another wall and place it. That's one of the things I really like about Atlas, is that's different. It's very different than Ark. So here we're going to want to put some glass walls here and here. Let's go ahead and put those, just so he shows that you do that.
How do you make glass?
Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys how to make glass. Yeah, this is really, now this is not in normal Atlas. This is with the total. I think, can you make glass in regular Atlas? I can't remember.
I don't remember making glass.
I don't remember making glass. I don't think you can. But this is in the total structures mod, and we do have the glass, which really helps. And that's one of the reasons I thought maybe we could go ahead and do Aaron's build, because he has some glass in his build.
Greenhouse glass. Mm-hmm. Greenhouse glass.
Yeah. So in order to make glass, you have to make sand. And I was very confused because when I saw this, I thought this was spark powder. So I actually made some of this on the ship. I didn't read. I made this and put it in our grill and couldn't figure out why our grill wasn't running. So there's actually sand in our grill on the ship. And then when I started looking into how to make the glass, I realized, oh, that's not spark powder, that's sand. That's so funny because it doesn't look like sand. It looks like spark powder. But anyway, so all it takes is 3 flint. Yeah, it takes 3 flint. So let's go ahead and make another 100. I've been making it. Gosh, you get so much flint here because you need a lot of stone to build, and stone is flint is one of the little things that you get when you get stone. So you end up getting a lot of flint. And then also what you need is organic paste. And the way you make that is you have to have fiber and sap. And sap is all kinds of sugars. And we're fortunate we have syrup on this map. And so if you see the fall trees, usually there's trees within the fall trees where you can get syrup. There's different kinds. There are like 6 types of sap, but all of them are some type of sugar, but they end up being a type of sap. And that mixed with fiber gives you organic paste. And I've already made 850 organic paste. Let's go ahead and take one of these piles of sand, and then what you do, I don't have a door going out here, but I have a forge, and you have to burn your ingredients into glass. Very similar to real life, you know, that's what you do. Sand, and I don't know how to make glass in real life, but I know it's
I think, I'm not sure, but I think if you burn sand, that's how you make glass.
Yeah, sand is definitely an ingredient.
But like if lightning strikes sand, I think it'll make glass. I don't know.
So what it is down here, and you have to have crystal, some type of crystal, and you have to have sand. And then when you burn that gives you glass. Oh, that's why I don't need organic paste here. I'll take that back with me. So if we light the fire, you'll see that I have the ingredients to make glass panes. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and make another 20 maybe, because I'm sure we'll need it. And I noticed this in here, there's underwater lanterns. That must be one of the total structures too, 'cause unless that's new in Ark, I mean Atlas, I don't know. I've never seen that before. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go underwater right now. Yeah, maybe it's to go into shipwrecks. But so anyway, you mix your crystal. This is crystal. It's a tellurite, and again, there's probably 6 different types of crystals, and you'll find them all different types all over the islands. But then the second word up there, if you look, it says tellurite, and the resource is a crystal. So it's a type of crystal. So any type of crystal mixed with sand makes your glass pane. And so you take your glass panes with you, and you go back to your smithy. And I think Rav and I were talking, Peachy has a smaller forge in one of her tables. We're interested to see if there's smaller. I hope so, because it's so big. So let's go ahead and put our no, we don't want to do it here. This is not the smithy. I like this. This table is called an alchemy table. Look how cute that is. Look at all the details. It almost looks like the pictures kind of look like dossiers in Ark. It's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's what they look like. But just all the detail is so much fun. And I know those eggs definitely look like they're from Ark. And there's test tubes and all kinds of fun things. Okay, so let's look in here in the total structures smithy, and let's put our glass panes and our organic paste in. And then what we have to do, open the total structures folder and building parts, and that gives glass. So if I click on that, and something that is a problem also with building this build from Ark is Aaron built windowed walls, and then he used the glass panes for the openings. So I'm hoping that these will fit in the windowed walls that we have.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so we don't know yet. So then you'll see this is a glass wall, and I'm sure we'll need more of these, so I'm just going to make 2 more real quick. And that's how you make glass walls. And they have the door, they have the ceilings, and the sloped roof. I don't know if they're going to, if Total Structures people are going to add any more. I don't know. Everything is pretty new with Atlas, so you know there's just no telling.
Yeah, they're constantly changing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least right now it seems like they are.
Yeah. Let's put this thatch away, and right now and then. So while we're talking, let's go back and go ahead and start filling all this in, because all of this has to be filled in. Let's start over here, I think. So, nope. See, I was looking at that as I was doing it, and I thought, so what you do is you watch. If you watch, you have these red, blue, and green arrows, and we think, we're not sure, but we think you're supposed to face the red arrow outward, and that shows you the outside. That's what we think. So different people have different, like, see this design. Let's put the backspace off. So this design, some people don't like that for their inside wall. It does cause problems if you want to hang pictures, or you have to hang pictures in the middle, or different decorations there. It kind of gets in your way. See, and then this on the outside is very plain. So it's hard to know. Some people like the decoration on the outside because it kind of goes with the, see the bottom of the foundations, how the scrolling and the pretty. Well, then it's kind of weird to have it plain. So
I'm one of the people that likes the plain. But
yeah, you'd think that goes on the outside, and I don't know. Boy, it's hard because, put the backspace back on. If you look, watch this. If the red arrow is supposed to be the outside and you click it, look, that means that is your inside wall. So I'm not for sure I understand, but if you press Q, then it will move it for you into where the red arrow is pointing outward. So I don't know. You guys tell me in chat what you prefer. I'm curious. So we'll go ahead and do it with the red arrow facing outward. It just seemed like to me that that's a thing. But I do think it probably looks better with all of this stuff on the outside of the walls, and then have the smooth walls inside. Because then when you decorate, you say you like the decorations.
I like the smooth side out, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost wish you could choose to have the decoration or not, because I just feel like when you do all of the decoration outside, it's just too much. But I mean, that's just me. That's my style.
It even looks too much inside. So I'm like you. I wish we could choose smooth or not, because it's almost too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear what other people's opinions. I would love to hear what the Atlas developers, what
their thoughts were. Yeah.
Because what were their plans? What were they thinking when they made it? And see, and this is something I really, it's very dark. Let's do this. I noticed in that stream last night it was super dark. See, look at these edges on these stone walls. Again, I'd like to ask the developers why they chose to do it that way, or if it had to be done that way. I just don't know, but it is so weird to have this unfinished edge on it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, my pillars help on this side, the fact that the pillars are up, but they don't help on both sides. They don't, no matter which side you face them, the pillars aren't wide enough to cover all of it up. Otherwise, that would be a really good solution.
Oh yeah.
You can use door frames, but even this, see, look how this door frame smashes into the side of the wall. So there's a lot of things I think they need to work on, and if it's my druthers for Atlas, I would rather them fix these kind of things than give us new content right now. I mean, that's my druther, but I don't know, there's just so much fun. Now see on this side, look how nice that is with the pillars. If the pillars were thicker, and they are in arc, and they tend to cover both sides, then they would cover both edges. But see how pretty that look. Oh, got darker even. Let's do gamma 4. No, that didn't really help that much. Well, we'll go over here. Okay, I turned my light. This light over here is white, so that's how that looks compared to that light. Look at that light. That is a... I can't remember.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I can't remember if that is another one of the torches and lanterns mod. Like I say, I get them mixed up. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Something's growling. Oh, that's a turtle. I keep hearing these turtles and they sound...
Why do turtles growl?
I don't know, but I keep hearing them. But anyway, that... You hear him?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny. That's good, they warn you. Anyway, see how bright it is over here? Gosh, it's really bright with those lights. We put them up side by side. We were comparing them today, looking at them. And I made mine white instead of that bright yellow color. But anyway, so we're glad to have those lanterns. That's really neat. So I guess they're from that mod, I'm thinking. Okay, so anyway, I went ahead and did the gate. If you are following along and building, the gate was kind of a big deal. I didn't understand about the ladder. In the video, it shows putting a ladder right here, and somehow that's supposed to help you position your gate. But I just eyeballed it, and hopefully when I get to the end, it's going to be okay. But this gate definitely is not like the gate in Ark. So again, I'm just going to kind of gradual... Oh yeah, I was supposed to be putting walls while I'm talking. Let's do this side. So I don't know. Well, I'm going to be interested to see... If I do a backspace, I can see what I'm doing. What is what as I go, because I worked a lot today to get this much figured out, and it was really difficult to decide how I wanted to do this when it's not the same. So continue to watch, because we'll... Okay, don't come in, turtle. We'll be figuring this out together. If anybody has any ideas of how to do this. I'm not very good at math. I think this kind of takes a little bit of a mathematical mind, because what I'm ending up doing is taking 2 walls high, whereas in Ark it was 2 walls high, 2 stone walls, and then 2 wood walls. So 4 high, and but 2 high for the ceiling. So it was 2 walls, ceiling, and then 2 more walls. So we can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go exchange these, and let's get some wood walls. And the beauty of these Ark walls is that you can make half walls. I tried going 2 walls and a half wall and then 2 walls, and that was just way too tall, and it did not work out at all. 1.5 might have worked out, but that takes the looks of the beautiful glass fronts, and I don't have 2 half wall for the glass.
Gotcha.
So that wouldn't have really worked out that well. Maybe I may end up doing that. I may end up taking this top row down and put 1.5 walls, because that would end up being 2 Ark walls.
Oh yeah.
But there was some reason I didn't do that. I can't remember now. That was my original plan. Because that would have made 2 walls, but it had something
sense.
to do with, I can't remember. But the beauty of this is, see, as you press T, you use a wood wall, but you have all of these. If you look on the left-hand side as I'm going down, you get all these choices. So we want...
I wish arc structures were like
Oh,
that.
man, me too. You want the half wall, and it stays half wall as long as you use it. So it's very easy then to go along here and just... So I'm thinking if we do 2 walls and a half wall, and then put the floor beneath the half wall maybe, and then have 1 and a half walls for the second story. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. We'll see. Didn't want to...
It'll be pretty. I like the half wall design.
Yeah, I do. Except, now again, it makes me wonder if this is supposed to be this... If this is supposed to be... This looks like it should be the inside. Because it would make... In fact, we've done that, where we've used a half wall down below, and it makes it look like wainscoting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did that, yeah.
And it's really neat. Now, when they get it fixed so the paint works better, right now the dyes don't work well at all with Atlas. They don't work that great with Arc either, but they work better with Arc. But, okay, so, oh, look, that's going to let me go across there. I need to think about this gateway and do it carefully, I think. Because there's something about this up here, I can't remember, I'll have to watch the video. I have to, it's almost like it's a half wall taller, and there's like a little balcony thing on the front, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. This area, too, is kind of odd. Now again, we're going to have to put our thinking caps on and see how we can do it, because let's go over here in the smithy and get the stairs. What did I pick up? Oh, I picked up sandstone. How did I pick up sandstone? Let's see here. We want the stairs. Let's go ahead and pull those down. Aaron's showed circular stairs. Okay, wait, let's go get some ceilings, because I think it's important to go ahead and show the ceilings right now, and show where the ceilings are going to go. Put that in our number 1 slot. So our ceiling is going to go up there on the below, yeah, right there. No, not down there, up here. Boy, they just snap all over the place.
Gosh.
Okay, good. All right. So our ceilings are going to go there. Oh, and also there's 3 walls right here. But you know what? I mean, really, since ours is different than his, he made this into a little kind of a room. And I think it's mainly because, oh, if you're noticing the chat, it is a plug-in, I believe. I think it's a plug-in that they use on this. Oh, I didn't say about which server I'm playing on. I'm playing on PvE.com. No, PvEgaming.com. And they are hosting this Blackwood map. So if you're interested, anyway, that what you're seeing on the chat is plug-in. I guess that's what it is somehow their server is able to do, and you push enter to bring the chat up, and you can see all the, it says like I've received 25 points. You type shop to use your points, and that's kind of fun. Let's type shop, and it'll come up and see all the stuff you can buy.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, a tamed lion level 10 for 1,000. I could buy that. You can get...
Yeah, I wonder what the stats are.
Yeah, level 10. Well, level 30 is the highest.
Oh, okay. So that's not too terribly bad.
10's not
That would be terrible,
bad,
though, if you got one and then it died immediately.
Yeah, I think I'd rather try to tame my own. We're going to try to tame some bears and we'll maybe show that on stream. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. There was a level 30 horse out here while I was working, and man, if Colt had been on, he would have tamed that. Because level 30s are high level. So anyway, okay, back to what we were. Okay, yeah, I was gonna. Oh yeah, Aaron fixed this like a little room right here. So I just don't know how important when I get to the point of getting toward the end later where what he did for what reason, because I think he did this for this reason because he was closing off his stairs. I'm not sure about that, but so I'm thinking we can do it the way we want. And again, ours is different because here's what the stairs look like. I'm thinking do it this way, but they're only half a wall wide. I don't know why.
That's so weird.
Why did they make them this way? Wait a minute. Now there's some different. Have I not? I maybe don't know what they have. No, it just turns them around. I was hoping. All of a sudden I saw that on the left hand side, and I thought, well, maybe there is wide ones, but there's not. Okay, so then if we go up here and then add some more. I did not know you could do that though, so that I'm glad you can do that.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. So you click T. Usually you click Q to change it, and that also works, but I don't know. Okay. So let's put our stairs, and then it ends up. This probably was one of the reasons I ended up going high as I did, because of the stairs. You have to think about that also, because it's exactly the right height for the stairs. So click that. Let's see. Goodness, it's flipping all around.
Gosh.
Okay, let's see if we get up here. I want it to go down. One more. Yes, there we go. Yes. Okay, so and then go there. Oh, nope. You have to go slow. They do flip around. All right, now see, they want to snap up to those pillars, and then over here. Oh gosh, it's got so many snap points. Let's see. Let's do Q, and see if we can get it to snap.
No. Good idea.
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see if we stand on the stairs, or let's go this direction. And it's because of all the pillars. Let's go this direction and see if we can get it. There we go. No. Oh, shoot. Darn it.
Gotta hold your tongue right.
Yeah. Something. I've been doing this all day. It's like...
Oh, geez, that's so frustrating.
Yeah. So, anyway. No big deal. Let's see here. There we go. Maybe from below here it'll be easier. No, I don't think so. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. I don't want to put it too soon. Because when you climb stairs, you don't want your head to hit it. Let's go. Oh, that's
no, that would be
crazy.
annoying.
Okay, here we go. See how it's just... Oh my gosh. I'm glad
That makes you seasick.
to have all of the snap points. But I would much rather them go where I'm telling it to go.
Yeah.
Instead of jumping around like that. Now then we get over here. And over here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put them. I do think they belong here. So we'll go with that. And then let's... It's a good thing I don't cuss. Or maybe it'd be better if I did.
No.
Ah!
Then you couldn't say you were family friendly.
No, I mean, maybe it'd be better for my
I know. I'm just kidding.
stress level. Okay. No, I don't want to cuss. Absolutely. Well, I do kind of.
That's a new one.
It's good. Now we're away from those pillars. So it's, well, I'll save that. Oh my gosh. Let's go this direction. There we go. All right. Well, we ran out of ceilings, but you're getting the idea, right, of how this is going to go. This whole entire area here has this ceiling, and then from here now we're going to go, I'm not sure. I think maybe there's glass here, but I'm not sure what's here. I think this back, well, I'm not sure. I'm going to wait and go ahead and go with the rest of the video, but I'll put some of these just because we don't know what's going on. In fact, I think there are some glass windows on this side. That's okay, I can pick them up. But this is going to be like this. So, and then have a ceiling up there. And that's going to be the second story. So what do you think, Steffi? That's high enough for the second story, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 1.5, yeah.
Is high enough, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. So, anyway, I thought what we do, we're going to need some more metal. I thought it'd be good to go up and put these back in real quick. And let's go on an adventure and get some metal. Before we go, let's go ahead and get all equipped, ready, just in, oh, I don't have my bow. Yeah, that's good. I thought I had my bow.
Make sure you have that. Earlier today, guys, a cobra came in the house.
Yeah.
Scared her to death.
I heard it, and I was like, oh, and I didn't have my bow, so I ran over here, and I was getting my bow, and what you'll see is, let's get my arrows. What you'll see is, see that bow down there? It takes like 10 seconds or something for it to be able to be equipped. And so, I heard it, and I ran over and got my bow, but I couldn't equip it really fast, and that thing came in the house. So, I don't know, that's the first cobra I've seen here. But we're going to head over here in this direction. I wanted to show you a little bit of the map. And it's just so pretty. If I see any of the syrup trees too, I need to get some more syrup. I think, is it too bright? Let's see, let's try 3. That helped a little bit. It might be too dark. I don't know. It's real hard to tell. But we found we can go along this mountain range up here, but there's no metal till you get quite a ways. Now this is crystal, but we have a lot of crystal right now, and it's real heavy, so I'm not going to get any of this. If you push H, it'll show you what everything is. Look, isn't that cool? I'm holding down my H key, and you can walk along and hold down your H key. It also shows you up there, we're on Skull Cap Island, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's day 157. So that's very cool that it has all that information. But it also shows you wet wood and roots from this tree. You get sandstone, basalt, and tin basalt. And then you come over here, and this is ironwood and bark. So you can see without using up your axe or your, what's that green light? Oh, I guess that was me holding, wonder why it's green like that. That's interesting. I've never noticed that before. You see that, Steffi, that green light up there? Wonder if it's showing some kind of border? That's really strange.
Maybe.
I don't know what that is. Anyway, you can walk along, and if you're looking for a certain resource, that way you don't have to actually use your resource to find it. See that green? Why is it showing that?
I don't know.
That is really interesting. Let's go over here and climb up here and see why is that? Why is this green? Oh, it's like that's weird, isn't it? It's like a wall. Oh, I know what it is.
Is that the border wall?
No, it's our flag. I bet.
Oh,
don't you think it's
your
our flag
claim
border?
flag, yeah.
Our claim flag border. But wow, that is a huge claim area. Because our flag is, oh, I do see it. I did not know you could see your claim flag area from pushing H. Boy, you learn something new. I can see it way over there. There's a green right at the very top of the screen. I'm sure you can't see it, but there's a green circle. Wow, I did not know you could see that. Okay, well that's good. We all learn something new every day, right? That's fun. Okay, so let's head on over here. Hope that's not too glary. I have to be careful for lions, because I know there's lions over here. I like these trees. Aren't those pretty with the little fall leaves on them? I'm going to go ahead and gamma down just a little bit. It's just very glary. Okay. And we run all the way over here. It's a long ways. And I know where it is on the map, so I finally figured that out. So you just keep going and keep going. But aren't these, oh, I just love all these different. ISO is the one she made, what is the name of her land, Steffi, that she made her map?
Blackwood?
No, she made Crystal Isles.
Oh yeah, Crystal Isles on Ark.
On Ark. And they hired her to build Blackwood.
Yeah.
So she's
amazing.
very artistic. And I love all the greenery and the foliage. It's so much, very different than Ark or even the other Atlas maps, the normal Atlas maps. I love all the extra foliage. Okay, there's bears. We've been watching and killing the low levels. Oh, I don't have my spyglass. Phooey. I don't have my spyglass. That's okay. I don't need it. But I'm just curious.
Yeah.
We kill. So far, the highest level of bear that we've seen is a level 4. Getting close to the 10. I wonder if I can get close enough to that bear without him getting mad at me. So I can see his level.
Oh.
Level
Be
3.
careful.
That one's level 3. Let's see what this one is. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get too close. Oh, there's a level 17.
Really?
That's not too bad. I still think you should always get higher than 20. Probably, preferably a 30.
Well,
But,
yeah.
Anyway, they're so cool. We're definitely going to tame us a bear. So anyway, we're almost there. You go on up here a little bit further, and I think I figured out I can climb this without my climbing picks. And then here's the iron. It's 10 rather. And there's quite a bit. There's one there, but it's kind of difficult to get on the side. So we'll just stick this one. Let me make sure there's no lions up here. Sometimes there's lions. You know, have to be careful. Ooh, that's loud. In think I'll put on my headphones so you're not getting my speaker noise. That's going to be interesting.
I totally forgot about that.
I try to always put my headphones on. I forgot. It'll be interesting to see if that helps the sound. That might help. No,
I can't hear it. It helps me.
It helps you. Yeah. That probably will help because I think when I don't use my headphones, there's kind of an echoey. It's kind of echoes because you're hearing my speakers. The microphone is picking up my speakers. So. And I fussed a little bit on the forums today about that screaming and yelling and hollering. I thought that, okay, let's check and see our weight. Get over here if it kind of get in the dark area. I can see you. Almost full. Let's go ahead and see if you get a couple of these at least. I don't want to get too full. That's probably good. I don't want to be able not to run fast because those lions are really hard on you if you can't get away from them, which I usually can't. And you can't get away from bears. They'll get you unless you can climb up and get above them. So, and same with lions. And a good technique for running from lions is like if I was right here and I had a lion, you run to get to like over here, you run to a high ledge. Up here is a really good way to show you to get away from the lions.
Rap says go in the water.
Yeah, you can go in the water, but if you're up here, you run really fast and then you just turn real quick and they'll jump off into the off of the cliff.
Oh yeah, I like doing that in art too.
Yeah, you'll actually lead them off the cliff.
That's awesome.
And running them into the water's good. Oh,
Yeah, because it slows
What
them
was that?
down. Especially the tigers, they don't swim well. Neither do the wolves.
yeah, they're slower in the water than they are, of course. Gosh, you can't even see these animals. These bushes are so big you can't even see the animals till you get right up to them, which is kind of bad for a bear. That'd be bad. Get right up to a bear before you know it. Now, these bushes give really good resources. A lot of cotton right in here. And but look at all these. This is so pretty. I just love these different types. And these twigs, I think they are maybe roots. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put away our tool and use our hands. Cotton. Once we get all the cotton, we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah. See how much resources we get? It's a lot. I mean, you sit here and get resources and get resources, get resources. And I want to get that branch as soon as I get all the cotton. Just hold down E. You don't have to click. I needed a lot of fiber, and cotton is considered a fiber. Well, that's a lot of fiber. Why is it not picking up the stick? Let's see. I guess it's just gonna get all these pink bushes around me first. How about if we go over here and pick up one of these sticks? There you go. See? The roots. Isn't that cool? I think they're considered thatch. It's a type of thatch. Let's look and see.
I think so.
Yeah.
We were getting a lot of that on when we lived on that, when we were on that other server.
Mm-hmm.
The bears get it really good.
Ooh, there's another bear. Let's see.
And if you get a bear, you don't have to worry about fiber.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, I don't want to get too close to. Is this one of the
You
same
can get
bears?
cotton for weeks.
Yep, that's at level 17. Yeah, bears get fiber and hide. Man, oh man, oh man. You never need another. You don't need any more hide after you get a bear. And fiber. Or do they get thatch? Was it thatch or fiber?
Thatch too.
Thatch.
No, the giraffes get thatch.
Oh yeah, the giraffes get thatch. The elephants get wood. Giraffes get thatch.
Bears get fiber.
Bears get fiber. Rhinos are the ones who get the stone and the metal. So it's good to have the different animals, but you don't have to have them because, for instance, on this server, I don't know what their settings are. You can find out on if you go to their webpage and their Discord, but I don't know, that it's different on Blackwood. They actually have a 4x4 grid that they're about to change into a 5x5. If you're interested in checking out a server for Atlas, they're about to go to a 5x5 grid. So they're going to be brand new. They're going to wipe. So that's a good time to jump on a nice Atlas server. But I don't know what their settings are, but I have a lot of weight. So I'm able to carry a lot of stuff. On the last server I played on, it was not near, I couldn't carry near this much stuff. So it almost makes it where you don't even need animals, which, okay, so coming up from this direction, you can see it's looking kind of cool. The house is looking pretty neat. I was going to show that this is what the outside looks like on the half walls, which that looks like that should be on the inside, doesn't it? Kind of. But then again, you need that look for the inside too. So it's really the way you want to build what you're...
You can build a lot of different looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if you do different things.
I really like building 1.5 wall high in this game instead of 2 wall like in Ark, it's 1.5 wall here. because our one wall is 1.5 walls. So you build one wall and then a half wall, and that's like 2 arc walls. But I wish, see how ugly that looks? That looks so ugly. I don't know. Maybe if I put pillars there, but oh my goodness, the thought of putting more corner pillars, I think I showed that last night, and it is not easy. So I don't know if I want to show it again. If you want to see how to do that, like I say, it was very difficult. Laying down all these pillars, it was not easy. It took hours of work. Because it's not as easy as an arc. It's different, and you have to put down a support and then pick it up, put it down, pick it up, and it's like when you were watching me do the ceilings, how they would snap and wiggle around and move around and wiggle around. That's exactly how they do. And then when you're trying to place the pillar, same thing. So it's been quite the chore to get all these pillars down. And I just hope it ends up being worth it. I hope I can end up figuring out.
I think you'll be able to.
Yeah, it's just difficult with being 1.5
So
wall
different,
size compared to 1 wall. And then I think this is going to work. I did have it down where the ceilings were down on top up there on that just 1 wall high, and it just was way too short. So I don't know. This looks nice inside. As far as the height, I feel real comfortable with it like this. So, you know, we've got our stairs figured out. Need one more ceiling there. Did I run out of ceilings? I think I did, yeah. And, oh, let's go put all of our resources back that we got. Got some good resources. Got lots of metal and lots of fiber and thatch. Thatch is actually, I'm running out of thatch more often than anything else. I'm not getting a lot. And I guess that's why people get giraffes, because
they do get a lot of stuff.
I'm really curious. Giraffes. I really want to go over and see if I can find a syrup tree. But I don't think that we have time tonight. I think I might end the stream here. Oh yeah, let's go. Steffi said it would be a good idea to maybe take a picture of the house as we work on it. Let's do that.
Oh my gosh, it looks so much different than yesterday.
Take a picture of it here. And this is one more step. Maybe gamma 1 up, gamma 3. It's pretty bright, but I think it's better than being too dark. Maybe it's too bright. I don't know. I don't think so. So let's get a picture of it like this. It's really looking nice, even if we don't end up being able to do all of Aaron's build. He's definitely giving us inspiration of something to build.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But let's take a F12 gives the screenshot, and we'll kind of take a picture as we go, and then maybe put together a montage. I can't remember where I was standing. I ought to put a little chair out here or something to stand on, maybe. I think it might have been about like that. Take a picture, and then we'll put a montage as we build it and show the progress.
Yeah, so, I love that idea.
Yeah. And
gosh, it's so much progress just since yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so different. Let's maybe stand here and take a picture for the thumbnail. That might work.
Oh, good idea.
I wish our faces. Look at my face. Well, you get kind of close up and it's not too bad.
You look dead.
I know. We look like we're dead. I need to paint my fur, and that will help. And I need to paint our flag and put the Mystic Mayhem symbol on it.
Yes.
So maybe we'll do this for a thumbnail. That'd be good. So let's wave and take a picture. Yeah. Awesome. So anyway, I think that's it for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. We'll continue and work on the house. And if you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comments, because I'm all up for it. And we'll do this together. We'll try to figure out how to build this house best we can. All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.